All right, the first problem says to solve the system by graphing. So by graphing, I have to graph both of this line. When I'm graphing, I want to make sure my lines are in the form y equals mx plus b. Okay, so if I look at the first equation, I don't have y by itself. And so I need to get rid of this x in order to have y by itself. I'm going to subtract x from both sides of the equal sign. When I do that, these x simplify to be 0, and then I'm left with y equals 6 minus x. I'm going to go ahead and change that minus to add the opposite. Once I do that, I can see that my slope, the number in front of the x, is going to be a -1. Slope is equal to -1, and the reason I know that is because when I have a variable by itself, the coefficient is always 1. And so my y-intercept is going to be 6, what I'm adding on. And so I'm going to take this information and use it to graph my line. First thing I'm going to plot is my y-intercept because I know that point on the line. So I'm going to plot 0, 6, and I know the lines are very hard to see, but I can see them from where I'm standing. So here I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my y-intercept. Then I'm going to use my slope to get more points. My slope is a -1, so that means I'm going to go down 1 to the right 1. I go down because it's negative, right because it's positive. A negative over a positive is negative. So I'm going to go down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. Okay? To get points on the other side of the line, I'm just going to go up 1 over 1. Up is positive, so I have to go to the left to make it negative. I have enough points that I can graph my line. So I'm going to connect the dots. I'm going to graph that line. This is the line y equals 6 plus -x. Okay, so I have that line. Now I'm going to take my second equation, which is 4x minus 2y equals 6. I am going to go ahead and try to get y by itself. I'm going to first get rid of 4x. I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. They simplify to be 0. I'm left with 2y equals 6 minus 4x. I'm going to change that minus to add the opposite. Y is still not by itself. There's a -2 multiplied to it. So to undo that, I'm going to divide both sides of the equal sign by -2. -2 divided by -2 simplifies to be +1. 1 times y is just y equals 6 divided by -2 is -3 plus -4 divided by -2 is going to give me +2x. My y-intercept is equal to -3. My slope is equal to +2. And so I'm going to first plot my y-intercept, -3. So it's 0, -3. I go down 1, 2, 3. Plot that point. My slope is a +2. So I'm going to go up 1, 2 over 1. Rise over run. Up 1, 2 over 1. Up 1, 2 over 1. Up 1, 2 over 1. I can already see where they're going to intersect. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to graph that line. And so my intersection is at 1, 2, 3. So x is 3. And I go up 1, 2, 3. Y is 3. So my solution is 3, 3. So when I was grading this, I was looking for a variety of things. I was looking for, first, that you had y equals 6 plus negative x, that's a point. Then I was looking for that you had y equals negative 3 plus 2x, that's another point. Then I was looking that you graphed them correctly, that's a point for the first line, point for the second line, and then I was looking for that you had your solution correctly. So this one was worth about 5 points. If you go over here, you have y equals 3x plus 2x. That's already have y by itself. It's already in the form y equals mx plus b. So looking at this, I know my y-intercept is equal to 3. My slope is equal to 2. So I'm going to plot my y-intercept first. I'm going to go up 0, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Plot that point, and then I'm going to use my slope, positive 2. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, to the right 2, up 1, 2, to the right 2. And I'm going to go on the other side. To do that, I'm going to have to go down 2, which is negative, and then to counter that negative, I'm going to go to the left, which is also negative, and negative divided by negative is a positive. So now I can use my straight edge and graph that line. So the first equation was really easy because I didn't have to get y by itself. It was already by itself on that side of the equal sign. So I have y equals 3 plus 2x. Then I'm going to take the second equation, 2x minus y equals 4. Y is not by itself. I'm going to change this minus to add the opposite. Then I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. 2x minus 2x simplifies to be 0. I'm left with negative y equals 4 minus 2x. I'm going to go ahead and change that minus to add the opposite. Then I'm going to divide both sides by negative 1 because the coefficient of negative y is negative 1. Negative 1 divided by negative 1 is positive 1. 1 times y is y equals, and then here I have 4 divided by negative 1 is a negative 4, plus negative 2 divided by negative 1 is a positive 2x. My y-intercept is equal to negative 4. My slope is equal to positive 2. So I'm going to plot my y-intercept. 1, 2, 3, 4, going down 0, negative 4. And then I'm going to use my slope of 2 to find other points. I'm going to go up 1, 2 from my y-intercept over 1, up 1, 2, over 1, up 1, 2, over 1. I'm going to go down 2, over 1. I have enough points to plot it. Graphed my lines, and if you look, they're never going to meet. And so that tells me that they are parallel. Parallel lines means no solution. Okay, no solution. All right, so that's it for graphing. Make sure you understand what you missed if you missed any points. So once again, here I was looking that you got the second equation into the form y equals mx plus b, that you plotted the lines correctly, and you wrote no solution. So this problem was worth 4 points. Let's go down here. You just have to check for number 3 to see if 3, negative 1 is a solution for the system of equation. So I'm going to take the first equation, 2y equals 2x minus 8. I'm going to see, does 3, negative 1 work for this equation? Well, I know that y is negative 1, so I'm going to replace this y. I'm going to substitute negative 1 for y equals 2 times. I know x is 3, so I'm going to replace x with 3, and then minus 8. Well, 2 times the negative 1 is a negative 2. 2 times 3 is 6 minus 8. I'm going to change that to add the opposite. Well, negative 2 equals 6 plus a negative 8 is negative 2. So the solution works for the first equation, but there is system. The solution has to work for the second equation as well. So I'm going to write 5x plus y equals 5. Then I'm going to substitute in 3 for x and a negative 1 for y. Does that really equal 5? Well, let's simplify this side. 5 times 3 is 15 plus a negative 1. 15 plus a negative 1 is 14. Well, 14 does not equal 5. So therefore, 3 negative 1 is not a solution. So for here, I was looking that you substituted correctly. I was looking that you simplified correctly, and that you said that negative 2 does equal negative 2. On this side, I was looking that you substituted correctly, you simplified correctly, and you told me that 14 does not equal 5, and then 3 negative 1 is not a solution. So this was worth 5 points. Over on this side, I'm going to do the same thing, but this time I'm checking for 3, 5. I'm going to go ahead and substitute. I have x plus y equals 8. Then I'm going to substitute in 3 for x and then 5 for y. Does 3 plus 5 equal 8? Well, 3 plus 5 is 8, so they equal each other. So I know 3, 5 works for the first one, but I have to make sure that it works for the second equation. So I'm going to substitute in 3 for x plus 5 for y. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 does not equal 1. So 3, 5 is not a solution. Okay. So that's it for the first page. You want to make sure that you can graph lines correctly. You can get equations into the form y equals mx plus b for number 1 and number 2. Number 3 and number 4, all you were doing was going to substitute in your x and y for your equations. So the first page was worth a total of 19 points. 5 for the first one, 4 for the second one, 5 for the third one, and 5 for the fourth problem. Once again, did you substitute correctly? Did you tell me 8 equals 8? Did you substitute correctly? Did you say 11 does not equal 1? And did you write that 3, 5 is not a solution?